Friends, in my Wow WTF series, I like to emphasize how God created all of us as imperfect human beings, full of misunderstandings, projections, fears, blah, 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 blah. But God created us to save us. I believe we're all going to end up in heaven together. Okay? When we look at titles, captions, paragraphs, and editorials, we get to learn some history, some words of wisdom, some eternal truths. We might not agree with these things, but hey, let's just kind of go there. The ugliness after the shutdown. There's no way to end the current funding crisis that doesn't create a new crisis. That is true. I already covered this under prayer. The ancient Greek who profiled Trump. The Greek philosopher Theophrastus replaced Aristotle as head of the philosophical school in Athens known as the Academy, then as the Lyceum. The braggart, the flatterer, and the bore come to life in today's White House. Putting the oil squeeze on Putin. Strong world crude supply gives Trump's room to tighten and enforce sanctions. Trump's big, beautiful ballroom. Critics of White House renovations also hated Jefferson's colonnades and Truman's balcony. I covered this UVA story. That's a good one. OMB can't stop Biden's race counting. Trump's campaign against DEI has so far spared the Census Bureau's insidious racial classifications. Britain's do-it-yourself version of Chinese sabotage. A spying case that may have been a mistake all along sows more distrust than Beijing ever could. Ted Cruz quotable there. Electric bill too high. Green policy is to blame. Rates are much higher in states that have closed nuclear and fossil fuel generation plants. Again, life is full of messiness, complexities, contradictions, paradoxes. That's the way God created all of God's creations, right? But in the end, we can kind of roll our eyes and go, WTF, knowing that we're all going to end up at the same place together.